Welcome to Science by PK. If you're fascinated by space, the mysteries of the universe, then you're in the right place. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Today we're talking about space exploration, how far we've come, and where we're going next. Will humans be living on Mars? Will we have permanent bases on the moon? What is in store for the future of space travel? Let's find out. How did space exploration begin? Space exploration started with the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union. The goal? To be the first to conquer space. It all began on October 4th, 1957, when the Soviet Union launched the first artificial satellite to orbit the Earth. This was a tiny metal sphere. This tiny metal sphere changed everything. It proved we could send objects into space, and it kicked off the global obsession with space travel. Just 4 years later, on April 12, 1961, history was made. Yuri Gagarin, a Soviet Cosmo astronaut, was the first human in space, orbiting the Earth in his spacecraft, Voskit 1. Imagine being the first person to leave Earth's atmosphere, seeing our planet from space for the first time ever. The United States responded quickly. On June 20th, 1969, Neil Armstrong became the first human to walk on the moon, along with Buzz Aldrin. During the Apollo 11 mission, Neil Armstrong's famous words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," still echo in history. This was the first time humans had set foot on another terrestrial body. Since then, humans have been exploring deeper into space. We've sent probes to every planet in our solar system, landed rovers on Mars, and even sent spacecrafts beyond our solar system into interstellar space. The Voyager 1 probe, which was launched in 1977, has now traveled over 14 billion miles from Earth and continues to send back data to us. Has anyone ever been on another planet? Right now, no human has ever set foot on another planet yet. The farthest humans have traveled is still the moon, but that could change soon. Space agencies like NASA, ESA, and SpaceX, and China's CNSA are working on sending humans to Mars in the near future. What's happening in space exploration today? Space exploration has changed a lot in the last few decades. Once, only government agencies like NASA and Roscosmos could go to space. Now, private companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic are making space travel cheaper, faster, and more advanced than ever before. SpaceX's Starship. This will be the most powerful rocket built and designed to take people to Mars. The Artemis program, NASA is planning to send astronauts back to the moon as early as 2026, with the goal of building a permanent moon base. The Mars missions, NASA, China, and even private companies are working towards sending the first humans to Mars by the 2030s or 2040s. The International Space Station, ISS, is still standing operational, and the astronauts from around the world live and work there, doing experiments that could help us survive on other planets. For more information on that, check out my other video on the ISS. We've also made huge advancements in robotic space exploration. Rovers like Perseverance and Curiosity are exploring the surface of Mars, searching for signs of past life and testing new technologies for future human missions. The James Webb Telescope, launched in 2021, is giving us the most detailed look at the universe we've ever seen, detecting exoplanets and studying galaxies formed billions of years ago. Will humans live on the moon or Mars? In just a few years, we might have the first permanent human settlements on the moon. NASA's Artemis mission and China's Lunar programs are focused on building moon bases. The moon is a great testing ground for future Mars missions because it's close enough for astronauts to return quickly if anything goes wrong. But what about Mars? Mars is the ultimate goal. If we can build sustainable colonies on Mars, it will be humanity's first step towards becoming a multi-planetary species. However, there are a lot of challenges. Mars has a thin atmosphere, freezing temperatures, and no liquid water on the surface. We would need massive supplies, underground shelters, and advanced life support systems to survive. Another challenge is radiation exposure. Unlike Earth, Mars doesn't have a strong magnetic field to protect us against solar and cosmic radiations. Scientists are working on developing protective habitats, possibly using Martian soil or underground caves to shield future astronauts from harmful space radiation. Despite these challenges, many experts believe that humans could set foot on Mars within the next 20 years. Some predict that by the late 21st century, there could be a full-scale Mars colonies with thousands of people living and working. The future of space exploration. So what happens next? In the next 10 to 20 years, we could see the first humans living on Mars or the moon in a permanent basis. Manned missions to Mars, possibly setting the first small colonies there. Space tourism becoming more and more common where everyday people, not just astronauts, can visit space. The first step towards terraforming Mars, making it more like Earth over the time. Advanced space stations and possibly missions to moons like Europa and Titan, which may have oceans that could support alien life. In the future, interstellar travel could become a reality. Scientists are working on new portalism systems that could allow us to travel beyond our solar system in a reasonable amount of time. Projects like Breakthrough Starship are already working on sending tiny spacecrafts to the nearest star. Alpha Centauri, it may take centuries or even millennia, but one day humans could explore exoplanets in distant galaxies. Final thoughts. We've come a long way from Sputnik and the moon landing, and in the next few decades could change everything. Space exploration isn't just about science, it's about the future of humanity. If it can colonize the moon and Mars, it means humans will no longer be limited to Earth. What do you think? Will humans be on Mars in your lifetime? Will we have moon bases soon? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and follow Science by PK, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.